Hello, ladies and gentlemen, tubers and groovers. Welcome to this edition of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Now, we don't like to moan, tubes. There's enough negativity around the world at the moment, but sometimes there's people out there who we adore, we love, we admire. They are absolutely on resonation frequencies with us, right?
Definitely, yeah,
And we even put money in to help their cause, okay? But then during their cause and being on their platform, kind of see an advert, but not an advert. What I'm talking about is Brian Rose from London Real. It's not his fault, I don't think, but on his platform there is an advert. Now I'm going to let Simon explain to you, because I actually wasn't going to get involved in any way, shape or form. I actually said if it's too good to be true, it usually is. And it was.
Yeah, what it is, Tubes, it's there's a couple of videos on London Real. It's about this guy called Tiwari, and he's basically he's talking about cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, and he's recommending 5 coins you can buy at a minimal investment of $500, which could net you $5 million.
Just remember the amount down. $500 down. Or as little as $250, I think.
Yeah, or he says if you can't afford $500, you can do $250, you can do $100. You can do whatever you want, whatever you can afford. So it's for people like us. If you haven't got a lot of money, but you may have a tiny bit of money you want to invest, which could possibly give you a big return.
Yeah, reasonably safe investment as well, I'd say, because at least you'd get your money back at the end of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because the investment, say if you did $100 on each coin, that's like $500. Probably around £350, so it's not a huge amount to lose, is it?
No.
So I thought, well, we've seen the videos on London Real, seen what it's all about. What we'll do is we'll sign up for this teeka Tiwari's seminar, which was last night, Eastern time in America, 8 o'clock.
So he's going to give you the tip as to which 5 coins.
Yeah, so and in this country it's about 1 o'clock in the UK. So we thought, well,
1 in the morning.
One in the morning, yeah, because we're a few hours behind. So I thought, well, yeah, I'll watch it. We're all getting geared up because we'd sort of been looking at, because you've got to get an account so you can buy Bitcoin or whichever coin you want. So you've got to get geared up for it. Seeing if we got any money available, we thought, well, this could be good, especially in these times.
Absolutely.
When we've got no money, anything helpful in these times would be like really good. So we thought, well, this guy, he's a good guy. He's going to help us out. We may even make some money. Who knows?
Well, he's on the London Real platform, isn't he? So he's got to be a good guy.
So 1 o'clock comes. On live, watching the seminar, getting into it. He's explaining about cryptocurrencies and like the 5 coins and everything else. And we think, great. Probably about an hour into it, we think he's getting closer. He's going to tell us what the 5 coins are soon. And what I noticed as well, it's getting rather salesy,
Oh, well, a little bit like watching Bid Up TV, where they're like, right, you've got to get in quick because there's only 5 left, so come on now, everybody chime in. No, now you've got to buy now, because was it like that, was it?
It was getting a bit like that, and I'm thinking, well, if he's just going to...
Start smelling a rat, did you?
Yeah, if he's just going to tell us what the coins are so we can invest and maybe change a few people's lives, it'll be, that would be spot on. So we get to about an hour in, and then suddenly you need to subscribe to my company.
That's all right, isn't it? You think, fine.
I thought, well, it might be, I don't know, $100, $200 maybe,
Well, you got to pay to subscribe. I'd have thought it'd have been free, just a free subscription, like.
Well, yeah, I thought it was going to be free. I thought that was the whole point, because it hadn't been mentioned in the London Real video. So we thought, well, Anyway, luckily I was sitting down. The first thing he said, well, normally, if you want to subscribe to our company so you can get this information about what coins to buy, it costs $5,000.
Brace yourselves for that, $5,000.
So we're thinking, right, okay. And then he says, I've got a special deal for you. So we think, oh God, what's that going to be? A couple of $100, right down for a good deal. $2,500.
Good grief! Hang on, right. Here's a man who's telling you that you can put 250 quid down, and yet he wants £2,500 off you for him to tell you which coins to put your money on. Are you insane, mate?
Well, this is ridiculous.
I've got to take some drugs, medication now, I tell you. After hearing that. Good grief.
So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll sleep on it, obviously, because there must have been, there must have been people who got their credit cards out and went whack.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I guarantee.
$2.5 grand?
Yeah.
Rich people, though, they've got to be rich because who's got $2.5 grand? I mean, that's more than you was going to invest, isn't it? You was only going to invest like $300 something.
Exactly, and he said you could invest $500 in each fund, which would be 2.5, but then you'd have to pay another 2.5 to join his club.
The math don't tally. I mean, come on, people. Really, really. If anybody put down $2.5 grand, look at yourself in the mirror and ask, why did you do that? It may be that you stand to earn millions and you might be a very rich person, but the likes of us, $2.5 grand, never going to happen. We can't afford £2,500. We couldn't even afford 250 quid. In fact, if he wanted 50 quid, I still wouldn't have paid 50 quid because I couldn't afford that. I was maybe looking at putting £100 on these coins, maybe. Some savings, about 100 quid saved up. That's the kind of money I got.
I think the main thing about this whole thing is you got to be transparent. You can't sort of reel people in like fishing, and and you're thinking, well, it's either going to cost nothing, which we would think it would cost nothing because
it's just a bit of information after all.
Yeah, because everything on London Real is awesome. We love all your videos, Brian. It's all good information. It gets you motivated. It is 10 out of 10. And we were thinking, well, the same thing from this guy. He's there to help us. He's a friend. You obviously know the guy. He's a friend of yours. You said you've invested with him before and it's gone well. So we thought, right, okay, a bit of help to get people out of this COVID-19 situation would be awesome.
People, don't think we're having to go at London Real or Brian Rose. In any way, we're not. I think Brian himself might have even got taken in here. I would say that the thing you watched, the guy should have said right from the off, right, I'm going to warn you now, it's going to cost you £2,500 for me to tell you what you want to know. If that doesn't interest you, switch off now.
The most interesting thing, the last 5 coins to 5 million is on YouTube. So if you want to know what they are on there. So,
really?
Yeah. So if obviously it's you haven't invested at the exact time.
Well, if you'd put £2.5 grand down to find that information, only to find out it's free on YouTube, you'd be pretty pissed, wouldn't you?
And I think in the next few days that will get leaked, and you'll find out what coins to buy.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
No, and I'm not an expert. I'm only speculating here.
Brian,
could be
listen,
completely
mate.
wrong.
We watch everything. We love what you do. We've been promoting the hell out of you. Like you said, I was watching you this morning on my phone, and you said, get your phone out and do a 3-minute piece to camera about what you think about us and whether you think we're going forwards or if you think we're going backwards. Well, this is our sort of 3-minute video, which might be a bit longer than 3 minutes for you. And we're putting it out on the YouTube and Facebook. I really hope you see it, and we'd love to, if you want to inbox us, if you want to contact us, mate, do so. We'd be more than happy to interview yourself as well. And David Icke, if you're out there, mate, we'd be more than happy to interview you. We love you, both of yous. We'll come to the Isle of Wight if you want, bring all our cameras and everything, whatever. Just putting that out there. We just want to meet you. We love you guys. Anyway, Brian, what's going on, mate? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are fastly becoming the phenomenon that might be take the fear out the gear. And on that note, it's goodbye from me, Jason Bangers.
And it's goodbye from me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
We'll see you on the very next video, which will be very soon.